Hey Soloists, Agent Solomon Rice here. Welcome back to round 2 or chapter 2 in Uprising, Curse of the Last Emperor. To recap here, I've got two very mixed stories here with the two factions. I've got Kha'al doing fantastic up here with these 3 havens, built up a nice little unit and built up a nice amount of resources down here as well. I've got Syndra here who struggled with this false messiah. Unfortunately, couldn't quite finish the false messiah off. It's got 1 threat left. It took out both of my havens, and I am struggling with no units on the board and no havens. A little bit of resources though, which may help a bit. Okay, let's head to round 2. So on the chapter track here, I'll refresh phase. First thing I do is reveal 1 druid card. I'm going to do this one at the bottom here. I've got 2 that aren't revealed yet, so let's reveal this one. So during the archery clash, I can ignore all skulls showing on 1 die your enemy rolled. That could be handy, especially if they roll blacks or things like that, or double skulls. Good. Next step, I regain all my action points. I'll do that off screen, off the camera soon. I'll deal 3 new items, 3 new quests, and I pass the first player token. So let's look over the 3 new items that I might draw here. So these 3 get discarded. Draw 3 new ones here. So I've got the Driven Witcher. Discards to remove 1 activation from any Legion or Horde card. That could be very handy. I've got the Zixrit Leaves. Discards to add any 1 die to any player's roll outside of combat. Not bad. And the last item I'll grab is the Wall of Shadows. When you gain this, place 1 wall on any haven. If you have a wall here, gain 1 shield for every bolt your enemy rolled. Interesting. It's good defense, which could be handy for Syndra when she tries to rebuild up, maybe. We'll see how we go here. I need 3 new quests as well. So these 2 get discarded from the previous round. No longer needed. Got a quest here. What's this one? Willing to fight. I get to place 1 basic unit on each of your havens. Every other player places 1 basic unit on any of their havens. Or explode empty hex. That could be handy. Excellent, that's 1. Second one, Strike at Dawn. I need to solve 2 here. 1 Legion or Horde loses 2 threat. That's pretty cool. And then Deepling Allies. Just got to get 1 of them correct. Take this card, you may ignore the terrain effects of Highland Hexes. Yes, and I'll try to forget that this time. I've also got to pass the first player token. Syndra's now going to be the first player token as part of the Driven Sorcerer, Driven faction. We now go to the event phase. Add 2 threat to all Legion and Hordes in play. And then we reveal a new event and place activation token on every Horde and Legion card. Alrighty, so let's do that. So both of these Hordes gain 2 threat. So, False Messiah goes back to 3, unfortunately. It's nasty. And the Counter of Omens goes up to 6. Looking super nasty, that one. As it's making its way into the capital. Alright, new event time. Chapter 2. If a druid showed worth, a god would bestow upon them a portion of their powers and were called the God Touched. Okay. Every player may pay 3 resources to place the top card of their feat deck here. If your feat is here, you can use lightning bolts on a hex with a curse. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere where there's a curse at the moment. And if you look at my board, there's not really... I mean, the Sea Tower here has a curse. I'm not too worried about that. I don't think... I don't think I need to really worry too much about that at all. The Imperial Inquisition... And I need my resources, especially Syndra does. The Imperial Inquisition claims to have brought peace to Azul and hunt these heretics who defied the Empire. Ooh. Here we go, so it's the Legion's turn now. Place 3 garrisons on any hex with no X, empty if possible. Place 3 garrisons on any hex with no X. Okay, so if we move across back over here, any hex with no X. Okay. I'll probably try and avoid Syndra down here. I want to really try to build her back up again. So I need to put 3 out on any hex with no X. Place 3 garrisons on any hex. Does that mean I can put 3 separate? That's confusing, actually, isn't it? God touch. Place 3 garrisons. Does that mean 3 in 1 hex? 3 garrisons on any hex. Yeah, I assume that means I can even double up on some. Let's put one, because I'm about to head over here, I think, with Kha'al and give that one a good dig. So I'm going to put one. Bear with me. I'm going to put one right there. And then 2 more. I might put 2 more near that counter of Owens, perhaps. On an empty hex. Unfortunately, where the counter of Omens is not empty. Let's put... let's just put 1 in each here. So 1, and then 1 up there, near where Kha'al is. Okay, beautiful. I was tempted to maybe put 1 down here to give some opportunities for Syndra to do stuff. Maybe I will. I might put 1 down here. Yeah. Okay. That one's done. Then I've got to place 1 legion at threat 5 on any sea tower, empty if possible, and place its target on the capital. So it's working its way into the capital. Place 1 legion at threat 5 on any sea tower, empty if possible. I've got 2 sea towers, both are not empty. So, I could put the legion on here and have an automatic fight. Or do I get them to fight the chaos here? Interesting here. Let's see who I pull. I imagine I'm allowed to see who I pull as well. This legion's going to get 2 activations as well. From previously that had the activation token on this one. So that's what we got here. The Imperial Guard immediate. Place its target. Place 1 garrison on every hex with a garrison, except the capital. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's going to absolutely screw a lot of things up here. Okay. It gains a red dice during archery on Badlands. Okay, and if it rolls a bolt, it gets 2 shields. So place its target. So for these ones, they have a target. It said the capital, so it's making its way back into the capital. So I'm going to put 1 right there. Then I get to place this on a sea tower, empty if possible. Now, none of my sea towers are empty. I could take this out straight away, maybe, with Kha'al. If I put it on my... Does that mean a combat happens straight away? That's something that I'm not sure. Will the combat happen straight away? I wouldn't mind killing it. But what I might do with it... Because if I put it on my spot, I could really give it a good whack here before it gets too far. A threat 5. As much as I would love to try and take it out, I don't know. By the way, one thing I've forgotten too, I've skipped past, I get to flip up all my feats that I've just flipped down as well. So Syndra gets a couple of her things refreshed as well. I just don't think, I think the way I read into it, a combat will occur straight away if I put it there. And I don't think I'm at my full buffness there if I take him on. It's threat 5 is quite high. So, fortunately, I'm going to put it down here. It might take out some skeletons for me. Which is not a bad thing. Just put the chaos at ease, but hopefully the chaos doesn't do any damage to it either. So I'm going to put, because both sea towers are full, empty if possible is not possible. So let's find the Imperial Guards acrylic standee. So Imperial Guard. There he is. Looks kind of cool. He's going to go over here. His target is going to try and storm back towards the center here. He's automatically got an activation. So he'll get another one very soon as well. So he's going to go quite nutty here. I don't think I can take him out, especially at threat 5, where the Archery Phase rolls a blue and 2 white. It's quite nasty. Target's place 1 garrison on every hex with a garrison. Wow. So let's put that down there. Every garrison, wow. So every garrison in play. Imagine if it's already at level 3, it will try to put it, but it will gain a VP when it does that. I think that's the rules with it, but let's just see what I've got here. Or it does say except the capital. Okay, good. So there's no level 3 ones yet. Because I believe if you do try to add another level to a level 3 garrison, I think it gains a victory point. So this one needs a level 2. This one here needs a level 3, gets a little shiny thing on top. This one here needs a level 2. At the top here, I'm not sure if you can see, let's fix this up. At the top here, I need a level 2. Here, level 3. Okay. Looking nasty, and that's where he's starting at. We've got more. There's more with this chapter. Place 1 horde at threat 5 on any hex with no X, empty if possible. Place 1 horde at threat 5. So we'll draw a new horde. Another horde. There's 3 hordes there. The Covenant of Sit. Immediate, not much works. Every player places 1 unused action on this card. You do not regain them in the refresh phase. Oh man. Assume when this person is dead, you get it back. You do not regain them in the first phase. Oh yeah, it says at the bottom, every player gets it back. Okay, cool. This one's at threat 5 as well. I've got to take out some of these legions and hordes, to be honest. Wow, it rolls oranges during archery phase. Nasty. Okay. So I'm going to... Both of us are losing 1 action cube each. Where's it going to go? Flip all your feats and items without using any of them. Ooh-wee. I assume it's only flip all your feats. Who's your? Without using any of them. I don't think that would activate if it goes up against Empire. Flip all your feats and items without using any of them. Yeah, I think that only applies. That's the way I read that. It's a bit funny, isn't it? Anyway, where's he going to go? Or she? Might be a she. On any hex with no X. So everything on the outside here has X's. Yeah, okay. On any hex with no X. Let's make it fight. Let's make it fight one of the level 3. Yeah, where can I put this? So it's gonna. If I put a Haven in, it's gonna come back at me. Let's put it maybe there. Yeah. Or maybe even down here next to me. Then I might try and take it out very soon. Let's see how it goes against this level 3 here. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna be really, really nasty about all this. I'm really making it hard for Syndra, I think. Oh dear. So this is a horde, another horde. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and it's because I want my action cubes back ASAP. I mean, I guess I could put it over here. Try and take that out first, and then I'll come at it with Kha'al. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Maybe give Syndra a break. Okay, and it's at threat 5. So I'm going to put its card over here with the action cubes and then spill stuff over it. All right. To place an activation token on everything else as well. So every other Legion Horde will get another activation token. So the Imperial Guard has 2 as well. So Coven gets 1, Count of Omens gets 1, you get an activation token, you get an activation token, everyone gets an activation token. It's looking very nasty out in this land. All purple and yellow, and I've got this small pocket of red up here. Syndra in a lot of trouble, but let's see how we go here. We're up to the build phase now. So we're in build phase. We're going to draw 2 feats and keep 1. And then we get to build any units, towers, walls from reserve on any of my havens. So one good news out of this, no legions coming after me. But when they get to if they do get to the capital, as this Imperial Guard's trying to do, they'll start just generating more and more victory points for themselves. A lot of hordes out there that I really need to control. These hordes here, getting in trouble here. Okay. Let's have a go at drawing 2 feats. Okay, what have we got here? First one, action. It's disguised to gain 1 basic unit on any of your havens for any horde and legion in play. For every. Yes, because there is like 1,000 of them out there. Sure, that's really handy right now. What's this one do though? Discard this to roll the dice of your units that were destroyed here this round. That's pretty cool too. If I'm going down, if I'm in trouble. Cool. I want to put more units out though, don't I? More units is cool. Let's get the bonfires. Discard to gain 1 basic unit on any of your havens for every horde and legion play. That's 4. That's 4 free basic units during the action phase. Love that. Love that. For Syndra, I mean, I do need resources, so I'm going to take this one. Reason being, so if I put this one back at the bottom first of all, this one actually gets me 3 resources when I take it. So when you gain this, gain 3 resources, choose might or magic and place this under your hero card. So, I could get 4 magic here, which would be cool. I'll just keep making her super magic lady. Yeah, let's do that. And then I get 3 resources of my choosing, which I really do not. I need more plunder, definitely. I need 2 more for a haven. So I'm at least going to get 2 more plunder here. And what else would I need? If I think ahead, I may need another food. Let's grab another food, just in case. Beautiful. So I think that's where it's at. When we build units, by the way, there's special rules. If you don't have a haven, you can now place. I can now place. I think it says the hero can be placed on any empty explored hex. So, but anything explored is full. This is now an empty, so I can build units at this spot here. I guess she's scrounging around for some units, so I'll do that very shortly. And I've got to get Kha'al some units as well. I've just realised I've illegally put the Covenant of Ysath there because it does say empty if possible. So I can't force it to hit that, unfortunately. So I've got a couple of different spots here. With no X empty if possible, I can go here, which I think is probably preferable, even though I want to run to there to get some stuff. Yeah, I think I'll go there. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's either there or over there. I could destroy it when it's over there, perhaps. Although it's unexplored and I can't move there. Although Kha'al is adjacent to any hex. Okay, let's put the Coven. Coven's horrible though, isn't it? It's threat 5. That is so nasty. And it rolls 3 orange dice in the Archery Phase. No, let's put it there. I think that's the plan for this one. Whew, I'm a bit worried about that. Okay. The other thing I've noticed, so I was thinking that because the other thing I noticed, I had to put the Legion here. So I think a combat happened straight away, which I should have done during the previous phase. I think as soon as there's 2 factions in the same spot, they start a combat. So let's go with the Imperial Guard with the Archery Phase. Skeletons have no Archery Phase, so it's going to be blue and 2 white. He may take them out straight away. And he does. So those 2 skeletons. So I was hoping for the skeletons to do some damage to the Imperial Guard, but they go to the Imperial Graveyard now. Okay. He's cleared that out for me. And its target's going to head towards this way. I think that's its target though, because Legion will move towards the target. If I build a haven here or here, I'm aiming to build a haven here though eventually. Hope it works. So for Syndra, I've decided to take a bit of a risk. She's all about being risky, so decided to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to spend, and that's why I've got some of these guys up here by the way. I'm just going to get an archer. I just really wanted to for some reason. So 2 plunder and 4 salt. Yep, it's all there to get that unit. So that's my archer. That rolls a purple, which would be fantastic. I want to get a beast rider out there as well, which is 3 food and 2 salt. So I'm getting some big guns out there. I'm also going to spend my last 2 plunder and the last 2 salt. Silly, I know, but I have a plan to try and get some more plunder back, hopefully, to get 2 of these sword sisters. Okay, and then they're going to go, let's have a look here. So they're going to have to go in the hero's hex right here, because I have no haven. Okay. I need to get some victory points. Okay, Kha'al. Okay, I think Kha'al can afford a lot here. I'm thinking of getting my troll, which is 2 salt, 5 food, very expensive food-wise, but I'll give it a go. Oh, but I'll have no food. The troll, man. You're trolling me. All right, maybe take that back. Maybe take that back. Wind back. Let's get a Varg. Actually, maybe only 1. Yeah, I think I can still do it. 2 salt and 5 food to get a troll. Okay, just want to get 1 Varg here. So 3 salt and 2 food. Change that one. Give him a Varg. And then remember, I've got this actions card to get heaps of basic units out there during the actions phase. I can get 4 of them, so I just want to get 2 of these guys, which is 2 food. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind some food, would I? But I have a way of getting some food out there. If I move and explore, and they should give me some food, I hope. There's always hope. I could always exchange stuff just in case I stuff up. So, 2 food here. Actually, even then, I could spend... Actually, I'll keep our food just in case. 3 salt, which is 2 salt I'm going to spend to get the Deadeye. And then 1 food to get this guy out. And then I'm going to activate this thing during the actions phase to get the rest of my basics. I'll just have 1 Varg not come out, but that's okay. Doing pretty well here. Let's put these out. So I'm thinking definitely the Varg will go here with the hero, because I can activate my 2 Vargs in a zone ability. Troll and everything else. Just put it back at home base, I think. Okay. Excellente. And we're now up to the actions phase, and Syndra is first to go. Okay. Syndra is first to go. No plunder, can't build any haven yet. That's okay, I've got an idea how to try and get some. I ought to get moving and exploring. So, I might, let's do this. I might move and explore. Just the one next to me, just to see what will happen here. So Syndra's going to move to here and explore this tile. The rule is with exploring, it just has to have no curse on it to be able to explore. So that's what's happened here. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, well, this is not fantastic. Gain 2 food. That's always handy though, food. Go with food. So he's up to 4 food. If empty, plays 2 garrisons. It's not empty. If not, reinforce. Reinforce means I've got to put 1 more garrison on top of this. Place my activation token on Legion or Horde card with the fewest tokens. Legion or Horde card. Let's put it on the False Messiah because I plan to destroy it. So it's going to... Because everyone's got 1 at least. The Imperial Guard's got 2. I'm going to put 2 on the False Messiah. I plan to kill it. Okay, and then Syndra's there. I don't know where this came from. Actually, correction. It already had the 3rd tower for this one. I grabbed the wrong one. So if it's going to reinforce, it actually gets itself a victory point. So they're going to go up to 5 victory points. Okay. For Kha'al's turn, first of all, he's going to use this. Discard this to gain 1 basic unit on any of your havens. For every Horde and Legion player, there's 4 of them. Good time to use that because there's plenty out there. So I'm going to gain 4 of these for free. Let's put 2 of them up here, obviously. And another 2 right here. Okay. And that doesn't count as one of my actions. That's just during the actions phase I can do that. Let's have a think what action he's going to do. I think I know what it is. He's definitely going to move and explore into this range here. I could go off this Counter of Omens. Is an option. Because in the Sea Tower, I'm adjacent to anything. I could even have a go at this Coven of Yasut. If I want to, I could. He's going to be tough. Very tough. Interesting. Because I could lose a few dudes though if I don't do anything about it. Maybe I could quest. Got a few things going on here. I think what I'm going to do, I've got a mini plan here. I'm thinking I'm going to try and take out this Covenant of Yasut eventually with Kha'al. I've got kind of an idea how this may work. Let's do it. So I'm going to take a market action. For his first one, I get to gain an item paying the salt. When you're at a Sea Tower, markets cost 1 salt less. So I'm pretty much going to get the Zixrit leaves for free. That's how I read into that. And I can always disguise to add any 1 die to any player's roll outside of combat, which would be very handy if I do a quest, for example. Ooh. I'll draw a new item. And I've got this. What's this do? Leeching Orb. Disguise to remove 1 curse in any hex and gain a victory point. Hey, that will be fantastic if I can build up enough salt. That was interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. All right. Now it's Syndra's turn. Okay. Syndra's turn. She's going to do a move and explore again. Because move, you can then, it's not the end of your turn when you do a move and then explore. So I'm going to move her here. Crazy, I know. Doesn't instigate a combat because it's like she's sneaking around. And explore here. Because I need that plunder, man. I need the plunder. Excellent. And yes, some garrisons are coming. Excellent. That's why I want to cause some drama. So it makes it easier for Kha'al to come in. Good work, good work. Alrighty. Because I had a backup plan. That's why I got that Zixrit leaves to have a go at a quest just in case. But we'll see how we feel here. So I gained 2 plunder. 2 plunder, please. So 2 plunder for Syndra. She needs that because she wants to build a haven eventually. Probably back at her home base very soon. If empty, place 2 garrisons here. If not, reinforce here. Oh no. That's even worse. If it's not empty, so therefore it reinforces another skeleton. Oh man. Boo earns. Super boo earns. Place my activation token on the Legion or Horde card with the fewest tokens as well. Yikes. I want to take out this Covenant of Yasut, so I'm going to give it a second one. It's a plan that I really want to happen. Because I want my action queues back. Ooh, that didn't go too well. Kha'al's turn. Okay. Kha'al's going to do a move and then quest, I think. I want to do that because there's some fancy quests. Kha'al can move to here because this is classed as adjacent when you're from the Sea Tower. Okay. So they're adjacent to any hex. I could even help clear out this for Syndra, but I want her to do that, so I'll get her some victory points. She really needs it. Then I'm going to quest to help this out a bit. I want to quest probably this one. Now, this could be super awesome. I've got to get 2 correct though, so I'm going to throw everything at this to try and help out. I've got to get 2 correct. So I've got to get 4 skulls, 1 shield, 2 lightning bolts, any 2 of those. If I get the shield, I get to draw a new quest. Or may. If I solve this, 1 Legion or Horde loses 2 threat, which would be fantastic. And I'm in a hex with the Legion or Horde at the moment. That's why I waited to get to there. So I'll get an extra purple die. So let's play around with this for a moment. Alrighty, so Kha'al himself has 3 might, 1 lead, and 1 guile. For the guile, do I get the white die to try and help boost the shields? I think I do. I think I do here. So I'm going to get 3 red, 1 blue, 1 white. Ooh, this is a big call here, big call. I'm going to get a purple for being in that hex. And you know what? I'm going to ditch this to add a purple. I could add a black to make sure I get more skulls, perhaps. Because I think what's going to get me over the line is probably the skulls, isn't it? And I need 4 of those. 2 lightning bolts is very hard to get. So let's get a black die. Or do I try and aim for the shield? I only need 1 shield. Oh, it's so tough. Blue only has 1 out of 3 chance of it. I'm going to use this anyway. So this is an item. I'm going to discard it. And then add a die. I want to make sure I get those skulls, I think. So let's get a black die. Oh man. Because the black die has 3 skull on a 2 skull side. It also has 1 lightning bolt. Oh man, this is going down to the wire. Come on, this will be handy. This will be very, very handy. Oh no. No! I'm 1 lightning bolt off. Plenty of skulls, I'll tell you that. But the lightning bolts, man. And there's nothing I can do to help that at all. Nothing I can do to help at all with that. That is very unfortunate. That's a failed quest. So I only succeeded at 1. Didn't succeed at that one. Didn't succeed at that one. So I don't get this fail. Activate the Legion or Horde with the lowest initiative immediately. Lowest initiative. That could be the Covenant of your Sat. Okay. Interesting. I don't really mind that actually. Activate the Legion. Does it use an activation token? I'm not sure. I'm going to say Grim Rule no. So anyway, that quest is discarded. Immediately, Covenant of Sat, who has the like the lowest initiative value, goes. Okay. Does it lose an activation token? I'm not sure about that. It just says activate. So I'm actually think it does. It just activates earlier. Bit strange. All right, activation. Where's this going to go? It's going to go towards something here. I think I'm safe though, but I'm a bit scared. It's changed my whole plan here. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's look up what happens with this. This has really changed a lot of things that I want to do. Activate a horde. Place a curse here. There's no curse there, so let's put a curse there. Bummer. Absolute bummer. So that means I can't put a haven there. Move the horde 1 hex not far from the capital. Count the hexes that form a route to the capital if you're not sure. So it moves not farther from the capital. So it doesn't mean to go straight to the capital. So it can go into a haven, into a hex with enemy units, empty hex, any hex not farther from the capital. I'm going to move it next to me here. This could work out alright actually. I'm going to move it right there. Okay. And it's going to take on this empire. Now it has a special ability. If it rolls a purple in this eventually, if it rolls a line, also flip all your feats and items without using any of them. I think that's only when it takes on you. Like it says you. The empire's not me, so I guess it doesn't activate if I roll. In case I do a roll bolt, I've got no idea. Something else. I'm asking someone out there. Alrighty. Anyway, combat between Covenant of Sat and the Empire. 3 garrison Empire will roll 3 white dice in its archery phase. The Covenant of Yasset rolls 3 orange. So let's do Empire. Just a shield. Ooh. This is probably not good. Covenant of Yasset. Blocks 1, hits 1. So Empire down 1. Goes to the Chaos Graveyard. Okay. Then we're into the Clash phase. 2 garrisons get blue, 2 orange and white. Blue, 2 orange and white. Let's get rid of heaps of this. And let's just roll it to start with. Okay, 3 hits, so it's going to do some damage, surely. Covenant of Yasset rolls purple, red, 3 blue. Wow, purple, red, 3 blue. That's a lot of shielding chances. Hopefully it gets hit a couple of times here. At least once. Okay, ooh, that was a really bad roll. Really bad. Look at the blanks. So 1 hit from Chaos. It's going to go for another round here. But then 3 hits from the Empire. I don't want it to kill it though. Oh wow. It's down to 2 threat. Because I want to do the killing here. Okay, it's kind of gone the other way. There's another Clash round that's got 1 garrison left, which is blue and white. Coven rolls purple, blue, white. Purple, blue, and white. Okay, let's roll. So the garrison, blue and white. Skull Shield, not a bad result for it. The Coven. Skull Shield, okay. Even Stevens, do it again. Garrison, okay. Skull Shield. Skull and nothing, okay. Wow, goes down 1. This is not good because I don't want the Empire getting the... Even though I'll get my activations back, I don't want the Empire getting the victory points. Okay. Purple and white is what Coven now rolls. Okay. This is the garrison. Okay, just a skull. Hey, there we go. So it blocks it. Coven just wins. That's probably the perfect result for me. Garrison defeated. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh, that was a lot in just that one turn. Alrighty. Doing a command action. So I put the cube and I've spent the food for Syndra's guys to go into this empty hex here. I'm going to give this a go. You know, this is do or die here, I think, for Syndra's group. I'm in the forest here. I've got to remember these terrain effects. I think I've forgotten a couple as I've gone playing through this game. I hope it hasn't affected too much. I know some of you guys will probably tell me. In the forest, I could reroll up to 2 dice in the archery phase. Okay. And what happens with the enemies during that is they'll reroll just blanks. Okay. Alrighty, so I get, for my ranger, I get a purple die. Let's roll that. I'm definitely going to reroll that. And then False Messiah, it rolls for threat 3. It's going to roll 2 white dice. Okay, so we're both going to reroll these blanks here. So I'm going to reroll my purple die. Better. And he rerolls his white. Oh, okay. So, one thing I forgot to mention. I should have used this before I come in. I definitely will. Flip this to gain 1 salt per sword because I know I'm going to lose some for sure. Let's get 2 salt. I hope you guys don't mind me doing that. I know I just rolled them, but I do have a way to get out of this. At the moment, he's doing 2 damage, I'm doing 1 damage. Don't necessarily mind that. I've also got a lightning bolt. Let's see what some of the druids can do for me. I can reroll any of your dice that do not show lightning bolts. That's not any good. You and your enemy ignore all skulls. Possibly. I could do that. Oops, apologies. Ignore all skulls showing on 1 die your enemy rolled. Ooh. I might do that one. So I'm going to enact that with my lightning bolt. Just on 1 die, so that essentially means that this die doesn't count, for example. We both do 1 hit to each other. Cool. Lightning bolts can also be used to cancel someone else's shield as well. I'm going to lose a Sword Sister to the graveyard. I'm expecting that. He's going to lose 1 threat. Excellent. Now, let's go. Let's go to our... So the woods only affects up to, in the Archery Phase. In the Clash Phase, and remember I've got my Beastmaster thing that can provide a shield for me as well. I've got a purple, orange and red. Okay, I'm going to roll that in a moment. He's going to roll 2 blues and a white. So there's some defense on that. But let's... Oop, that's not orange. Orange. Let's roll mine. So it looks like I've got the beefier dice for now. Go! Okay. Not bad. So you're going to roll just a shield, 2 shields. But I've got a lightning bolt here. So I could cancel a shield and do a damage. That might be the best way to get about this. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that shield's going to cancel that. And I've got 2 skulls. That gets cancelled. There's 1 skull goes through that hits him. Fantastic. He's down to 1. I can see a light in the tunnel. Alrighty. I've got the same dice. He's got blue, white, white this time. Okay. Just got to do 1 more damage. Okay, there's 2. There's 2. Oh wow, and there's 2. But all I need to do is get 1 through. So he's going to hit me for 2. I'm going to hit him for 2. Yes, let's use my Beastmaster to block 1. So he only hits me for 1. Yep. I hit him just for 1. So he's toast. And I lose, yeah, Sword Sister, I'd say, to the Chaos Graveyard. Okay. Yes! Death! So, a dead horde goes away. Their horde card loses all the activations. They didn't roll any of this. They weren't on a hex with a haven. Luckily, I forgot to look at that. So that goes away. If destroyed, gain 3 victory points or 1 of your units. Ooh, I could get another ranger or a beastmaster. I do need the victory points because I'm well behind. Though another unit, like seriously, another unit could be super, super fantastic. Wow, that's any unit, I think, as well. I need the victory points, I think. I'm going to take the 3 victory points. That's a discarded horde. My victory points. Yes. Up to 6. Beautiful. You might call me crazy, but I think I've got a plan here because I'm just thinking ahead. I can't take on the Coven because it's not an explored tile. So I'd have to move with Kha'al, explore, then command. I don't have the action cubes. But I'm thinking Syndra could help me out on her turn to do that for me. It's very risky stuff happening. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quest for Kha'al. I've got my dog here wanting attention. Here, ready for this? Here he comes. It's Mr. Fudge. Say hello, Fudge. Hello. Oh, he wants to play. He's my co-op player. Alright, quest. Let's do it. Alright, the quest I'm thinking of is probably this one. It's probably this one here. I just got to get 1 success. Got to get 3 skulls, 1 shield, or 2 lightning bolts. Victory point would be fantastic. And if I get it, I get to place a basic unit on each of your havens. Unfortunately, I mean, the quests go away anyway, so it would have been good next round, but I don't have any basic units. I've only got 1 Varg left for Kha'al. I was thinking of eyeing this off maybe after a fight and then doing this, but I'm starting to run out of options here. So I'm going to do this now. Let's put that there. For Kha'al, he has, again, 3 might, so 3 reds, 1 blue, and, ooh, what am I going to get with that? If I just want 1 shield, maybe the white die? Just got to pass one of them. Okay. Yeah. So let's go 3 reds, a blue, and a white. That's what I'm going to roll. Here we go. Oh, what is that? I mean, the white die has a fair few blanks, but seriously, the red die... I mean, the red die has 2 blanks, I guess, but wow. Fail. Lose 2 resources, otherwise... So, I'm going to roll for this quest with Kha'al. So, 3 reds, 1 blue. I think I'm going to go for the white again. Let's do it. Oh, that's another fail. So, lose 2 resources, otherwise the Empire gains 2. I think he can afford to lose 2 resources here. So, although, I might redo that one because I'm in a hex. If your hero's in a hex with enemy units, yeah, I should have added an extra red because I got a skeleton in my zone. So, skeleton, it's gonna be 4 reds, 1 red. Let's do it again. Mini cheat maybe. I totally forgot. This time I get 4 skulls, lightning bolt, shield. 4 skulls, lightning bolt, shield. So I get 2 of them. I'm definitely going to get a victory point. So I'm going to move up to 13 up there in the victory points. With the red. You may discard any items from the market. Not that it really matters. I'm just going to discard. I'll just discard these 2. Not planning to get them. I'll add another 2. So what's going to come up is this one. Pay 2 resources to gain a lightning bolt. And this one. If your dice show 2 plus blanks, gain a lightning bolt. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Might be a shame I won't be get that one. And then, past it, place 1 basic unit on each of your havens. I've got no basic units left for Kha'al. Every other player places 1 basic unit on any of their havens or explored empty hex. So, Syndra has no haven but has an explored empty hex. I'm going to put a basic archer on that one. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty, so that was Kha'al's turn. Syndra's got 2 turns left at the moment. I'm hoping to get one back very soon. So, with the last 2 cubes, she's going to move and explore. Move and explore. She's going to go into this zone here. You can explore this as long as there's no curse on it, which there isn't. So, remove these, put this over. What's this? Bruth God. Gain 2 food. I just saw what's going to come up here too. But that's okay. So I'm going to gain 2 more food. If empty, place 2 skeletons. No. If not, reinforce. Place 2 skeletons with other skeletons. Okay. So reinforce means it gains a skeleton. I then have to place 2 skeletons with other skeletons. Yeah, I can do that. Let's put... I'm about to run out of skeletons too. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 right at the top. So not to cause any more hordes, but I'm assuming hordes might be coming out soon again. Because as soon as you get 3 skeletons on a hex, a horde appears. Okay. That's the end of Syndra's turn. I'm then going to go to Kha'al's last turn. And he's going to clearly command into there. Pay a food. He's got 1 food left. I'm going to command into this zone right here. I'm going to take Kha'al. And I can do that. Syndra's not classed as a unit. It's a hero. So I can do this. I'm going to bring in as many shooty McShoot faces as I can. So all of these guys come into here. Oh wow, it's getting packed in here. Oh my god, everyone's zoning in on here. It's a Badlands as well. So Badlands, it's probably going to screw me over, I imagine. Badlands, rider units add their dice during the Archer phase. Wow, actually that's really good. So I've got 2 Vargs in there. I've also got this ability. So with this Archer phase, I'm going to be smashing it. I have to take out this Skeleton first. Skeleton has no archery. Vargs add 2 red dice. Because it's in the Badlands, I get to add 2 red dice. Also because of this, if you have 2 plus Vargs here, gain 1 orange. And then I've also got 2, dead eyes in there as well. So 2 whites. Against their nothing. So hopefully I can destroy this skeleton first. You take out the skeleton first. Clearly I do. So skeleton dies. I could have even added a skeleton there too, couldn't I? Oh no, I couldn't because it wasn't explored yet. That gives me a victory point. So I'm going to go up to 14 on the victory point with Kha'al. I'm then going to... what's next here? I am then going to start a new phase. Now I'm just curious because I'm just reading this in the back. That's why I'm in an arm. After combat, if you have 1 plus units here, gain 2 resources. I assume the combat's continuing. Do I then go to Archery Phase? I think I do. I think that's what happens here. Please let me know if I've got this wrong. So Archery Phase, Coven's got 1 threat left, so it rolls an orange. I'm going to roll all this because I'm in the Badlands. That's fantastic. He is not a rider. So hopefully I'll take him out here. Whoa! There goes my die. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Two hits. So many blanks. I'm rolling blanks today. And he rolls 1 against me as well. So I'm going to lose probably an archer. Unfortunately, it's going to go to the Chaos Graveyard. That's the first of this faction, that graveyards. I can't block that, I don't think. I don't have any lightning bolts. I could flip this to lose it to gain 1. And then try to make him not hit me. I think I'll just take it. I know it's 2 victory points to them. But then I'm not going to do another command action here, am I? I mean, I could. But no, I'm not. Yeah, because I don't want to risk him doing the lightning bolt. And I don't really have any shields at all on here, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to lose 1. Unfortunately. Bummer, Kratos is gonna get a lot of points here. But good news, I've killed the Coven. So it loses its activation token. Goes back in the box. I then get to grab these back. So it says down here, if destroyed, gain 4 victory points. Every player gains their actions back. So I got 1 action each. We're back in the game a bit with some actions. That one's been destroyed. Okay, so he goes into the destroyed pile. Over here. And now I've freed this up. So I've got 1 action left with Syndra. I'm thinking she's going to pay Assault though. To move. Yeah, she has to. This is going to be used to build a haven for me. So I'm going to pay Assault to teleport her. And then I'm going to build a haven. You'll see what I'm going to do in a moment. So I'm going to spend that now, the 2 plunder, which I've got. The last 2 plunder. And then as I scroll up here, teleport means I can move to any hex. Back to, yeah, let's go down here. I think that's the safest. Oops. This guy still had to fight a threat. That's the safest down here. And then with my last action here, I'm going to build that haven. Yay! Got a town back. Something. I need to build up a lot more points than what I'm doing at the moment. That's her last action. Kha'al's got 1 more to go. I think Kha'al's going to do the same here. Build a haven like right there. Why not? I know it's right next to the Legion, guys, but I might as well give it a go here. So the cube that we got back, pay 3, which I know is expensive, but I was thinking of trying to find a way to trade with Syndra there, but it wasn't quite working out the way it was. I was really strict with my actions there. Let's pay 3. I'm going to grab my second last haven, my penultimate haven, and that's going to go right up there. So Kha'al's doing well. Syndra, I don't know how we're going to get her out of this hole. She's now starting to build back up, but is it too late? Because Chaos is doing really well. Awesome. That's the end of my actions. I've got no other actions I can do. Nothing I want to do. Oh, actually, Kha'al, after winning that battle with 1+ units, gets 2 resources. I think I'm going to grab 2 plunder, perhaps, or a plunder and assault. Let's go. I'm going to go plunder and food. Mix up a bit. Plunder and food for winning that battle. Okay. Next phase. Over here, if you can just see, I go to the Nemesis Phase. Activate legions and hordes once for each activation token on in initiative order from lowest to highest. Okay. So over here, what we've got left is a legion and the Imperial Guard and the counter-arms. The lowest is the Imperial Guard. He has 2 activations here. Imperial Guards, as I activate those legions, if I remember what's going to happen here, activate a legion. So place 1 garrison here, or gain 1 VV if there are already 3 in the hex and it is not the capital. Place 1 garrison here. Can he place a garrison on a curse? Let's double check that. I'm not sure how that works. He's on a cursed land there. Curses. I'm going to look up some curses. Page 49 of the book. When a curse is placed on Hex, destroy any garrisons and remove any Haven Tower wall. You cannot use the Haven action in this hex, and if the hex was unexploded, you cannot use the exploit action here. Hex with a curse is on type of explored terrain and loses all properties of the original hex except impassable terrain. So you cannot command units onto a hex with a curse, even if it was unexplored. Can't command. Does that mean you can't put... I imagine that means he can't put a garrison there. I'm going to play the Grim rule here. He can't play a garrison, but he'll get a victory point because he can't place that garrison there. So I'm going to give him a victory point. I think that's the safest option here, the Grim rule. Again, more mini rules. I should be writing these down. Probably when I edit this video, I'll probably write this down and ask on Board Game Geek. So he gains a point. He's then going to move forward to here towards his target. He must move 1 towards the capital. And then he's got a second activation. So he's done both. And then he's going to move into the capital. He doesn't explore any lands. He just keeps moving through. It's up to me to explore those lands. Okay, and then once he's reaching the capital... Oh, he adds a garrison to that one too, sorry, when he moves. As he goes through. He then goes to the middle. And then what happens there? Once he's reached his target, I think that just stays there. I need to activate a horde. It's going to put a curse down, unfortunately, on this tile that I can't explore. Now there's a curse on it. I'm going to have to get rid of it somehow if I can. It's then going to move somewhere not farther from the capital. Its priority is kind of trying to be havens. It can't move into a haven, but it will. And I'm going to do this. It could either move there or there. I'm going to move it into the capital, actually. Since the legion's already there, I'm going to cause some combats to occur. Some combattings. So let's get the Imperial Guard. He's on threat 5. Okay. And there's no terrain on this, is there? No, it's just Imperial. And let's get the counter-homes down here as well. He's on threat 6, Imperial Guard threat 5. The counter-homes has to first take out that garrison though. So, Archery Phase here. Counter of Omens has pretty buff amount of stuff actually. And it's going to keep placing skeletons too. Once per round. So it's going to put 2 skeletons if it rolls a lightning bolt here. If it takes on this guy's lightning bolt will be 2 shields. But anyway, we're up to the archery round. So, archery phase. Garrison rolls 3 whites in the archery phase, so let's do that. Garrison rolls just a shield. Okay. There's only 2 more whites left, but the counter of omens is going to roll 4 whites. Okay, so keep that shield there for the garrison. And they, wow, heaps of shields. So nothing happens. Blocks that skeleton. Okay. They're up to the clash phase with the garrison. Garrison rolls 2 blue, 2 orange, and a white. Okay, let's just do this. So the garrison, not very good at all. 2 shields and a skull. Counter of Omens is 3 purple, blue, orange. Wow, it's pretty good. 3 purple, blue, orange. Get rid of all these whites out of the way. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's go. Okay, what's it got? 3 skulls and a shield. So each shield's going to block that one. 2 shields will block that. It's going to... So Counter of Omens does 1 damage. So Garrison loses 1, goes to the Chaos Graveyard. There's already Imperial units there, so not a big deal. Okay, second round of Clash. So the Garrison is now going to be only blue, orange, orange, white. Blue, orange, orange, white. Counter of Omens is still the same. So blue, orange, orange, white. Counter of Omens is 3 purple, orange, blue. Let's actually get rid of 1 blue. So Garrison. A little bit better roll. Counter of Omens. And there is my God Power. I was waiting for it to happen. So it only happens once per round. He's going to place 2 skeletons on any empty hex. 2 skeletons. Well, I can only place out 1 more skeleton. Because in the Imperial Graveyard there's 2 skeletons. So only 1 can be placed into an empty hex. I imagine I could put it in the middle of nowhere too. I class these out here as empty hexes. I think. But it's easy victory points if I want to take it out. Maybe I'll put it here. It's an easy victory point there if I want to take it out. Maybe what do I do? Okay. Anyway, so what we've got here. Garrison does 2 damage and blocks 2. So one of the skulls is going to be blocked by that, but 1 will go through, and then they do 3 skulls back. So Garrison's dead, but it does 1 damage to the Counter of Omens. So I'm going in even Stevens into this Legion versus Horde battle in a moment. Garrison's all gone. 2 damage straight through. Okay. And then we do Legion versus Counter of Omens. The Imperial Guard versus Counter of Omens. Imperial Guard will gain 2 shields if it rolls a lightning bolt. Alrighty, Archery Phase. So 4 whites for Counter of Omens. Wow, that is a really good roll for the Archery Phase. Okay, what does Imperial Guard roll? Blue and 2 whites. Blue and 2 whites. So I'm just going to put that shield there to remember that that's a shield I got there. Blue and 2 whites. Okay, Imperial Guard might be in a bit of trouble here. Okay, it does. So, okay, it's blocked. 2 of the skulls there are blocked. So 1 skull goes through, hits the Imperial Guard once. That's an early blow from the Imperial Guard. This is a nice simulation battle here. Alrighty, Clash Phase. Counter of Omens, 2 purple, 2 blue, 1 orange. 2 purple, 2 blue, 1 orange. Let's roll it. Okay, 3 skulls only. I mean, that's still right, I guess. And then 2 blues, red. 2 blues, red. 2 blues, red, orange, and white. Okay, purple goes away. Let's see how we go here. To the death. Okay. Wow. 4 hits. Blocks 1 of theirs. So, Counter of Omens is doing 2 damage. There's no... What's on through? Counter of Omens, 2 damage to Imperial Guard. Imperial Guard does 4 damage back. Yeah, so Counter of Omens is down to 1. Imperial Guard down to 2. Okay. Next round, Counter of Omens does 2 blues. Imperial Guard, blue, red, 2 whites. Okay. So 2 blues for Counter of Omens. Just a skull. Imperial Guard. 4 skulls, wow. So 1 damage to Imperial Guard, just stays alive. 4 damage to the Chaos. Chaos is toast. So Imperial Guard lives for 1. Cannon Rome's is gone. Okay, what's going on? If destroyed, place 2 skeletons here and gain 2. Oh, wow. Okay. There's no skeletons left, so it can't spawn any skeletons. That's good news for me because I don't want it to. I don't want any more victory points for. I think it wouldn't do any more victory points anyway for either side. I think that's good. Imperials do get 2 victory points though. So 2 victory points for the Imperials. That's how I take how that works. So they go up to 8. Okay. Wow. And that's the end of Counter of Omens. Whew. That's the end of the Nemesis Phase, yes. So there's only 1 Legion out there at the moment, but I'm sure I'm going to spawn a couple more if I go for another round here. If we go for another round. Let's go next round. Production. Gain resources based on your total havens. Gain resources shown every hex with one of your havens. Okay. So we'll do Syndra first. She's first player. She's got bugger all. So resources here. So first of all, on this spot, while I'm on the map, she gets 1 of each. I'm glad I've got at least 1 haven. 1 of each resource. I'm going to add that to the pile. Plenty of food, which is good news. Zooming down to her map. She gets 3 salt, no plunder, 1 food. 3 salt, no plunder, 1 food. I wouldn't mind some more plunder. I'll do that somewhere. Kha'al, he's doing very well. He's got 4 havens out there, which is going to give him, I mean, on these spots, what we've got here, 2 food, nothing, 2 plunder, and then 1 of each. So it's going to be, salt-wise, it's going to be just 1 salt. Food-wise, it's going to be 3 food. And then plunder-wise, it's going to be 3 plunder. Okay. Alrighty. Now, so that's the production-wise. Oh, and then on his haven production, he gets 2 more salt. So I'm going to switch out 1 for a 3. And then gets 2 more plunder, switch out 1 for a 3. He's doing really well here. And then gets 5 food. Wow. There we go there. Some 5 food. He's looking very healthy. Unfortunately, Syndra's not. Alright, next phase. We go up here. Next phase. So the Empire scores a point for every hex with a garrison. A point for every Legion in play. 2 points for every faction in its graveyard. Okay. Okay. So a point for every garrison. So let's see the points at the top there. There we go. Alrighty. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 garrisons in play. So it goes up to 12. It's got 1 Legion in play, so 1 point there. And it's hard to see, but there's only just skeletons. There should have been the Counter of Omens up there as well, by the way. I think I've got everything else right there. I hope I haven't forget anything, but there's only 1 set of factions, so 2 more points. So it goes up to 15. Okay. Had not a bad round there. Chaos. This is the hard one, Chaos. I'm not sure how I'm going to catch these guys. They get 1 for every curse, 1 for every horde, 2 for every faction in its graveyard. Curses, plenty out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 curses. So it goes up to 12 to 18. Oh dear. No hordes in play, that's good. But the graveyard's got every other faction, so that's 3 different factions. It's going to grab 6 more points that way. Ouch. 24. Wow, it's doing really well. I think Syndra is going to be left behind. Players. So players score 2 for every haven in play, plus these special hexes, and 1 for every 5 resources paid. Okay. So for Syndra, that's 2 plus the 1 special one there. It's 3 more. She is not going well at all. She's stuck on 9. Wow, she's going to have to do a lot of killing the next couple of rounds to get some points back somehow. Kha'al, doing really well. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8 points for Havens. He's got 1 special H, which gives him 9 points. He's going to go 9 points up. 23. He's 1 behind the Chaos. Wow, so not doing well here. If I ended the game here, this would be a loss. I mean, a fairly big loss too. At least I beat the Imperials with Kha'al. That's it so far. Oh, wow. Do I keep going? Who knows? I think I may. I want to keep playing this off camera maybe. But with you guys, I might film some more. It does take a while for me to film and edit and upload. But I hope you've enjoyed so far. For those that have stuck around for Chapter 2. If I did pay 5 resources to get more points, I still wouldn't be ahead of the Imperials with it. I've only got a total of, what's that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So I could get 2 more points if I cashed in my resources now, if this was the last round. But Kha'al could take the lead if he cashes his points. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, guys, to crush your gaming thirst, always play solo. Till next time.